Alright everybody, welcome back. So, apparently, something's happening. In case you need a reminder, over here, above the Dragon Isles, is a place called the Forbidden Reach. That was the Drakthir starting zone. This area over here. Well, apparently, something's going on over there.
Honored to meet you.
We can return to the Forbidden Reach. Emberthal has called upon the Drakthir to recover their lost legacy, and Viridia is helping us find a way, find any who were left behind. We are ready to restore our old home. Will you join us? Well, first off, tell me what happened. We'll talk about this cutscene after it.
The storm is receding. The Reach is ours once again. Take cover.
How are they, Sokareth? Is it the aspects?
No. Razageth's kin.
The last echoes of her storm are fading. She is truly gone.
We should be devouring her murderers' hearts.
Do not underestimate them, Farak. Our sister's overconfidence was her downfall. While the Aspect's power has waned, their forces grow stronger. And we must even the scales.
They kept so many secrets. From us. And even from each other.
It is here. Neltharian's betrayal shattered their unity. Left fissures in their hearts. Yet the pain he inflicted was only the beginning.
Avarice. His hidden laboratory.
One last secret, deep within the earth.
The location of Avarice must lie within this vessel. I will decipher its knowledge.
What use are Neltharian's twisted experiments to us?
The laboratory itself is of no consequence. But the molten fire that powers it, that we can use.
Keep eyes on them, Desrin. Whatever remains of Neltharian's legacy belongs to us.
Wow. So, first off, amazing cutscene. We've been saying it for a while, basically ever since around one of the last patches of Shadowlands, but they have upped the quality of their in-game and in-engine cutscenes even more so than before. And that cutscene is an example of that. That's not one of those like pre-rendered cinematics. That's one of those like in-game cutscenes, which just looks so good. And just even better, like if you look at the previous video where we were doing the Bane quest line, they had, the other kind of like lesser quality one where it's just him doing the generic flapping of his mouth, and it was like with the, just voice lines on top of that. But this one, though, is one of those really high quality in-game ones that's just like, holy mackerel, Like, first off, you knew we had to get some follow-up from the end of the raid, of when we saw that they broke out of that prison. But what we didn't get to see before, and this was a nice, cool reveal, is their humanoid forms. Now, historically, we know that the dragons have had visages, but the aspects, like Nosdormu was like, we took on these visages to get more acquainted with the races of Azeroth, to make ourselves kind of more friendly with them, to look, more welcoming, basically kind of embracing their races as their visages, like how Ysera is a night elf, or Alexstrasza, I guess, is human, or, she's more, I guess she looks more human than high elf, whereas Nosdormu does look like a high elf, not necessarily a blood elf, but more like a high elf, and you get what I mean. The point is that they were taking visages of the race of Azeroth to be more accommodating to us, to make them seem less hostile, more friendly to us. That's not the case with these guys. You can look at their visages and go, they don't care. They're not looking to appeal to us. They are basically embracing what they are and just letting it show. The coolest one, of course, is Iridikron, because holy mackerel. First off, his voice is awesome. And the demeanor he has, this is one of the things I like. And remember, we were being told by Nosdormu and the other aspects that he is like the big bad amongst them. Like, Raszageth was strong, but no one apparently was like more powerful or like more feared amongst them than him, than Iridikron. I think that's how you say his name. The guy who is clearly the element of earth, and you can tell he definitely masters it there without much effort, and that's the thing. Like, he's only using one hand, and he's crushing everything around him. What's cool, and I've heard some people comment on this, he has a very cool villain vibe to him. Like, also, he knows what's up, he has knowledge about what's really going on, and therefore kind of shows that kind of confidence about what he knows more than other people. And has kind of a cross between Thanos and Doctor Doom. And I think it's also because he's got that hood look to him with his face, the way it looks like. He does come across kind of like a Doctor Doom Thanos kind of vibe to him, which if that's what they're going for, if that's what the developers and artists and such, the people in that department are going for with his design, then I'm for it, if that's really what they're kind of trying to go for with his character, because that's how he comes across as well. It looks so cool and so unique. That's the thing. Those visages are so unique compared to others we've seen in the past, that it just comes across like they took the time to go ahead and make these unique ones, as opposed to just some kind of similar generic looking ones that we've seen before, but just colored differently. But these are so unique that we haven't seen them before. And then we find out, oh, look at this. Turns out Deathwing had more secrets. Isn't it just funny that we always keep finding out, oh, guess what? This villain had even more secrets that we didn't know about. It was like, well, we thought they had this and this other thing and this other thing. Nope, turns out they had yet another thing we didn't know about. You ever find that amusing, that they always just seem to have yet another secret thing we never knew about? And yet these guys apparently knew, But yeah, fantastic cutscene. Also, I'm not quite sure that necessarily belongs... Oh, watch the cutscene again, that's funny. That belongs to the Drakthir, but we'll figure that out later, I guess.
May you find...
Thankfully, our enemies have not discovered our scouts. The Incarnates and the Sundered Flame are both formidable foes. I'm uncertain whether we'll be able to safely monitor them again without retribution. The situation is heating up. Some of the Dracthyr have already returned to the island, but they're going to need a lot of help building up their base of operations. You're about to be very busy, friend. Oh, lovely.
Good health to you. Farewell.
Long ago, the Reach was our training ground. Now it's time to return. The island may still hold secrets from our past. Scale Commander Viridia has gone on ahead. She awaits the arrival of any who would lend us our aid. We'll need all the help we can get finding a foothold in the Reach. Safe travels. I wonder what this would be like. Interesting, a soulbound item for your class. I wonder what the dialogue would be like if I was doing this as another Dracthyr.
Okay.
We're going back to where we started.
I offer you my
Alright,
aid.
let's see. And then speak to allure you to fly to the Forbidden Reach. Don't mind me, aspects. Meow.
For the glory of the dragons!
By the way, before this patch, we tried to fly to the Forbidden Reach. It wouldn't work. It just would not work. Now we probably could. And of course, you can see there's already, like, other Flight Masters here and rares and such, so... The new story chapter, Embers of Neltharion. I imagine that might be going off quite a bit. And I imagine there's quite a bit of activity going on over there in regards to, like, rares and such. Granted, I'm not too familiar with the content that's actually happening over there, but... Like I said, I've been kind of taking a bit of a break from WoW to work on other stuff, so... Plus, not to mention being busy in real life. I mean, we're getting closer to the summer and more movies are coming out, so yeah, it's gonna kind of have me be working at my job, but hey, you know, need to make money. It's not like I make anything from this. Although, I've noticed a lot, attention has been getting... Let me say that again. I've been noticing there's been a lot of attention towards my heritage armor videos, especially the orc one recently. So thank you for that, especially if you are new and a new subscriber. I do appreciate that as it gets me closer to hopefully applying for a partnership. So thank you very much for that. I'm always very appreciative of all the views and likes that those of you who give those send my way. So thank you very much for that. I'm sorry, did I just notice... Oh my goodness, they're back. Oh, because we now have a couple more here for dragon riding that were not there before. Flatback reducing movement speed. Activating aerial halt while affected by Thrill of the Skies generates vigor. So, looks like I have to get some more of those tokens, it looks like. Alright, so now that is unlocked. Because I was like, wait a minute. And then I realized there's a dragon glyph over there. I was like, oh, the dragon glyphs are back. Rudia.
Healing is my expertise.
You came from the mainland? Our call for aid has been answered then. Our allies have come from every corner of the Isles, but our base of operations is far from secure. Come, Demon Hunter, there's much to do.
I am Viridia, Scale Commander of the Healing Wings. We are here on a mission to help those Dracthyr that were left behind and make the Reach safe for all. But we are finding ourselves stretched thin, and we need as much aid as we can muster, which is why your arrival is greatly appreciated.
Shall we?
So what are you doing here in the Reach? Well, my name is Viridia. I have the honor of serving as Scale Commander for the Healing Wings. Here on the Reach, our goals are simple. We ensure the safety of any Drakthir who remain, and we work to make the Reach a safe place for all who come here. These are not easy tasks, and we will need a great deal of help. To that end, I am grateful for any aid that you can lend us.
Look out for each other. Stay well.
With the lifting of the storms, we dispatched scout teams to explore the island. Several of our teams have not returned. We fear that they may have fallen to unknown dangers. Can you search the island for them? Once you locate them, use the Mender's signal to summon a medic.
Be careful not to break anything.
While the storm over the Reach was raging, I gathered allies for our eventual return. I want to ensure that they have everything they need, but I can't welcome all of them personally. Would you be my envoy? Can you make sure that they have what they need? We have few supplies to offer and a shortage of assistance. The least I can do is offer my gratitude. Please thank them personally on my behalf.
I hope for your quick return.
Unfortunately, we are not the only ones who took notice of opportunities in the Reach. Our scouts have sent word of pirate vessels moored offshore. The first longboats have apparently come ashore to our northeastern breaches. Our history is not theirs to plunder. If you come across these pirates, send them swimming back to their little boats.
Help others when you can.
Interested
Of course,
in
they
the
are already
snapshot?
here.
I deal in only the finest goods. Greetings, stranger.
Oh, that's very nice of her to ask. I believe, however, we are all set here. We began our preparations for the moment. Viridia extended her invitation. Is it something? Centaur, Tuskar, mortals, and dragons, all united towards a common cause. These islands are more than a unique opportunity for us as individuals. They are a chance to strengthen our bonds as a united community. Our home is better than ever.
Bring more tales when next we meet.
Hey, Cinder Thresh.
You call that a uniform?
I believe I recall seeing you earlier, Cinder Thresh. How are you doing? Oh, Viridia's always so quick to see others. I'm glad that she has someone like you present to help share her own burdens. My Dark Talons are quite self-sufficient. So long as you are aiding Viridia with her tasks, that is all we can ask. That said, I am sure that Azure would also appreciate a check-in. Not all Drakthir can match the might and grace of the Dark Talons.
You have your orders.
Hey, Azure.
What is your report?
Oh, if Viridia has time to greet us, then things must be relatively stable for the moment. That is good. Do not worry about us. The Obsidian Warders are the finest, most well-disciplined warriors that there are. Perhaps Sindrathresh would benefit from your aid more than I. Just a
The
thought.
Drakthir will find a... Well now, you're certainly a surprise.
Oh, that Viridia, always fretting over others before herself. You can tell her that we are doing just fine. The people of Morcut have always been a hardy sort. Now that we have returned to the Reach, we are excited to welcome all sorts of new and interesting people. With luck, we'll also be able to hear more new and interesting stories.
Be careful out there.
Let's have a look at you.
I must thank you as well, Demon Hunter. Our allies have come to the Reach for many reasons. Their kindness humbles me. Now we need to follow through and do everything that we can to make this place safe and prosperous.
Take care of yourself.
It's like, oh, there's a glyph right here. Gosh, it has been how long since I've had to look for glyphs? Man, this guy is... Whew. Is he a rare or a world boss? He has taken a lot of beatings. And he is just like, yeah, that tickles. It's like, you know that a boss has a lot of health when he's just standing there and the health is slowly going down, where he's like, is that supposed to hurt? You mortals and your silly attacks. That tickles. Although it is fun seeing a bunch of players show up, teaming up to take this guy down. And people say this game is dead. As long as I see a lot of players like this gathering together to do stuff like this, we'll be fine. Oh, he even dropped some other stuff. How about that? Untapped forbidden knowledge. Can enhance primal storm gear. Ah. And I apparently got a class item for primalist gear. Primal infused. But this is for a hunter, shaman, and an evoker. Let's see if I can actually trade it to this hunter here. Wait, come back. See if I can actually give it to this hunter. No reason for me to keep it, so may as well give it to the next closest one that was there. You know what's sad? A number of players just wouldn't do that. They wouldn't care. I, however, do. Ow. Ow, I'm feared. Fear. One of the worst things ever. I didn't realize he was casting fear until it was too late. I'll try and catch it next time I catch him casting it.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
So I guess he didn't count? Of course he didn't. He wasn't a pirate. He wasn't a pirate, mate. I try to do Jack Sparrow. It's not exactly the best impression I can do. I feel like I can do a better Barbossa than I can Sparrow. But then again, everybody tries to imitate Jack Sparrow, so...
Target.
He's gonna drink some brew.
Something first.
He's gonna drink some rum. Just hold on, let me drink some of this rum and I'll be all good to go.
It's too far away.
I do like that they just can then immediately fly to where I fired the signal. That's cool. Whoa! See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the whole... Maybe I should let the patch and the add-ons kind of get a little time to kind of sort themselves out. Of course, if you've made your Drakthir and gone through the starting zone, which I did, I even showed it on camera, then this place will probably look very familiar to you. After all, it is the same place. Oh my goodness.
I need to get closer.
Now that that is done, just kind of make our way over here, although I may need a moment to let these glyphs refresh themselves. Go over here, discover that to get the achievement. Definitely faster to be able to do the thing where you fly down. Recharges faster that way, but need a couple to really get yourself off the ground first. And the tip that I got to make this easier is this right there. You just kind of point up, and then just kind of go down this way. And there's a glyph right there. So then you point down, so that way you can get your recharge thing going. There we go. And got the glyph. So that's 2. Don't worry, I'll go around and try to make sure I get these done. This is the only thing, though, is that you'll notice that, there's not that many Flight Masters here, so it's not like I can just, you know, fly back via the Flight Master. I'm gonna have to fly back myself. But I'm gonna have to do this thing where it's like I angle down so I can actually recharge my glyphs down here. Because otherwise, we're going to be here for a little while. But this can sometimes be fun, just kind of casually just gliding through, like, whee!
My duty is to help others.
You have my thanks. With luck, these brigands will take heed. We're willing to defend these lands and the secrets that they contain.
Look out for each other.
I am grateful for the help that you have given our scouts.
Take care of yourself. Be careful.
Members of the Dragon Scale expedition traveled here to help explore ruins on this island. Their efforts may help us uncover more details about our past. My scouts have spotted 3 of them shipwrecked on Sharp Scale Coast. See if you can help them reach the village safely.
I hope for your quick return.
We are by no means ready to relax, but at least our encampment here is stable for the time being. I should be able to handle the rest of our operation from here. Emberthal arrived while you were in the field. She and her allies are surveying the area from the cliffs above. It would be wise to check in with her, I think. We would not want her attempt taking the Reach alone.
Stay well.
When the first Drakthir awakened from millennia of slumber, we left the Forbidden Reach for the Dragon Isles. Yet not all the Drakthir are free. Some are still in stasis, hidden deep within their creches. We need your help. Travel to Froststone Vault. See if you can find more of our friends. One of my healing wings would be glad to accompany you. Choose someone who best suits your need. It is time for all the Drakthir to rejoin the world as we have.
Help others when you can.
You can see there's a number of other quests that have popped up in this area. This is definitely going to be one of those new daily quest areas. At least that's how it feels.
visitor.
Like right here, it's like, hey, go slay this Naga area and gather their supplies, which gets you more
Don't forget to
reputation.
take some soup for the journey.
There's a daily right here.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Yep. Which one would you like to help you today? I remember this system from BFA. Remember that when we were in in Najatar? I remember. So you can pick one of these and have that focus on reputation for that day. Well, considering that we're also working towards... I can't move it. There we go. What I was going to say is, since we're working towards this right here, because we have to get to Renown 24 to continue that story, we'll just go ahead and pick the Dragon Scale Expedition.
Speak your peace, if you must. The deep places hold boundless secrets. Trifling with fire will get you burned.
There is much to discover.
Aha, so you need one of these to actually upgrade your pieces. So that piece I got is now apparently fully upgraded.
Farewell.
So it's now a 395. But I already have a 398 cape, so yeah.
Have a look around. A satisfactory arrangement.
Go kill this rare, suggested with 3 players. Yep. And she's a quartermaster. Hold on, let's see what she sells.
Right, straight to business.
So this is the elemental stuff that we were collecting earlier, so it looks like you can actually use it towards some of these items. These almost look like either just straight up cosmetics. Actually, it looks like a lot of these are cosmetics. These are also, look at this, you can also have, use this to get the mounts, but you can also get these if you just, made a Drakthir, which I got them all when I was there, so yeah.
These goods.
You can also get the tabard if you want.
We are bound by duty.
Go slay this thing and heal Dark Talons and Waters. Yep.
And strong.
Yeah, this is very much coming across to me like this is going to be our new daily area to do quests.
The aspects have returned. Glory to all dragons. Go in service.
Cover the journal.
You look well.
And then I can pick one of these to actually help me out here.
This world is vast and wondrous.
Need some healing? I'm ready to stand between you and anything that wants to eat your face. So because I'm a DPS, I get 2 choices. I either get a tank or I get a healer.
Honored to meet you.
No. Yeah, meet me there and heal me.
Good health to you.
Well, actually, let's head on up here and meet up with Emberthal.
Are you certain of this course? The Reach is
Abyssian.
dangerous, and there are others who would oppose you.
This isle is the closest thing we Drakthir have to a home. Razageth is gone. It is time to claim what is ours.
You speak as though you are going into battle, Emberthal. If you assume a war footing, there will be war.
Spoken like one who spent millennia cowering in a cave.
Hey.
We have all been through trials. We have all suffered.
Indeed. Some more than others.
It is good to see you.
It's good to see you. The Drakthir will require all the help we can muster if we are to weather the storm ahead.
Be careful.
This was our training ground, and for many it became our resting place. So many secrets remain here, so many questions. With luck, we'll find answers.
We will find our fate.
I'm glad you're here. The storms have cleared and the creches are open. Now is the time to strike. I'm leading a team of scouts further into the Reach. When you're ready to depart, speak with Talon. He's acting as my second-in-command. The Drakthir he leads will be accompanying us on our next reconnaissance mission.
Fair skies and strong winds. Well met, Deimos. It's good to see an old friend.
It's an honor to serve by your side once again, Scale Commander.
Talon Deimos will be my second-in-command for this mission. He's a fine soldier. One of the best.
Here comes trouble.
Why are you helping Emberthal? Good soldiers are hard to come by. Good commanders, even more so. I'd follow Emberthal into any fight, and I'm ready for the next one. Plus, I've had my fun taking an extended leave of absence in Valdrakken. I'm itching for some action. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Let's fly!
We're going back into the Reach. That place was our prison for 10,000 years. It's time we made it our home. Stay alert, friend, and you'll stay alive. Talons, to the skies!
Alright, I think I may as well just go ahead and bind my Hearthstone here. Since this will be like the new
May your catch
place we'll be hanging out quite a bit in. And we will continue this when we come back. Stay tuned.